So good morning, all of you. Sir,
good morning.
I have to share with all the learners. Sir, please, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to all. Respected the resource person and my colleague.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
At the regional center, all the students. Yes. Sir, I have been listening you.
Yes.
Yesterday you have touched upon very interesting topic, operation research also.
Yes, sir.
The background, how it is started the operation research from the
Okay,
World
sir.
War. And secondly, your explanation on statistical methods, especially the linear programming,
Yes,
and other aspects are very useful for the students.
Thank you, sir.
My only humble to the student is they should attend very carefully. They should, because we are sending emails, we are calling the students. Out of 65 students,
Yes, sir.
I could see now only hardly 3-4 students.
Yes, sir.
If it is so, if the attendance is very less, it is below 10%, it will be very difficult to organize both, whether it is online or offline. It is a wastage of the resource.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because we are calling the resource person even Sunday. We are also coming to office on Sunday. It is all to the benefit of the learners only. My humble request to the other students, please inform to your all colleagues and ask them to join. The main idea of organizing this counseling through online is, since they are going to give examination this month itself. So some of the students have already applied for the examination. So we don't want to deprive them actually. So we want to cover some of the aspects, some of the courses before their examination, where we received the data very late. In the late April only we received the data.
Okay, sir.
So my request and I can say my direction to all the learners is, please inform to your colleagues and your students. I think you have already made a small WhatsApp group during our induction meeting to ask them to join. So it will be very interesting for the speaker as well as for authorities also. So this is what I want to tell all the students. I don't want to be in between you, sir, and the student. You please start. Yes, I will be joining.
Sir,
thank you very much.
Okay, sir. Actually, in Bangalore region, when I'm taking online, the strength will be not less than 150, sir.
Yeah,
you see, they are joining 150, 200. Or sometimes it is crossing 250 also.
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, these students are spread over all over the country.
Yes, sir.
This is not in one particular our region. Since they are all from different parts of the country, we have been given the responsibility as a nodal regional center.
Okay,
but
sir.
Even then, we are sending emails and we are calling them sometime over phone also individually. But your lecture is very wonderful. I think students should take benefit out of it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. You please carry on, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Let us start, sir. Let us not
waste please.
Time, sir.
Yeah,
okay,
please.
Sir. Thank you, sir. Very good morning. Yesterday we stopped here, and as I told to you, important thing which I wanted to teach for you is that how you can pass your exams in war. So this is formulation 4th problem. Please take a photo. Let us not waste by making a note of that. Take a photo of this. Already we had sent this particular PPTs also for you. Okay, sir has shared with you, and let us start with the first problem, please. Now, please read the problem. A firm can produce 3 types of clothes. See here, they are given 3 types of cloth already, and how to write it, you can easily figure it out by seeing the profit or cost. If you are seeing the profit and cost, definitely it is giving an input for you to write what should be written on the top. Okay, let us try to talk about all kinds of wool are required are red, green, and blue. 1 unit of length of type A cloth needs 2 meters of red wool, 3 meters of blue wool, and 1 unit length of type B cloth is 3 meters red wool, 2 meters green wool, and 2 meters blue wool. And 1 unit of type C cloth needs 5 meters of green wool, 4 meters of blue wool. So what to be written at the top means you must write 3 types of the cloth which you are going to be taking. The reason is that the firm has stock of 8 meters of red, 10 meters of green, 15 meters of blue, and it is assumed income. Please underline this one, income, that is profit, which is going to be there on type A and type B and type C. So what we wanted to do is that at the top we must write first type A, type B and type C. Okay. Type A and type B and C. Okay. Now what they are given, how many types of wool they are given? Red, green and blue. Let us try to make it in column wise: red, green and blue. Is it not? They are given three wool, that is, you see here, red, green and blue. So to produce one length of cloth A, what else you are required? Okay. Now if you're going to be taking, this is 2 meters of red and 3 meters of blue. That's all. 2 meters of red and 3 meters of blue. 2 meters of red and 3 meters of blue. Now, if you are going to be taking the second one, okay, B, 3 meters of red and 2 meters of green and 2 meters of blue. 3 meters of red, 2 meters of green, two, and next one is also 2. Okay. Now, the last one which you are going to be having here, please go through the C type. C cloth needs 5 meters of green and 4 meters of blue. 5 meters of green and 4 meters of blue. 5 meters of green and 4 meters of blue. Now, next one. As we are knowing, the firm has stock of 8 meters of red, 10 meters of green and 15 meters of blue. 8 meters of red, 8 meters of red, 10 meters of green and 15 meters of blue. 15 meters of blue. Okay. This is the firm has a stock of how much stock they are having. Stock of 8 meters of red, 10 meters of green and 15 meters of blue. And it is assumed that income obtained from 1 unit of type A and is 3 and B is 5 and C is 4. 3, 5 and 4. That is, income means what you are going to be writing? Profit. Okay. Profit is equal to 354. Now you must write, first one is decision variable. Please write decision variable and tell to me. Next one is objective function. We are having here objective function, okay, which we can find it out, profit, and constraints are there, 3 constraints, and this is the third step, this is second step, this is second step, and this is first step. And please finish your problem and tell to me, then I am going to be showing what to be done. The fourth step is that your non-negative variable. What you wanted to write? You wanted to write non-negative variable. Fourth one is non-negative variable. This x1 and x2 should be positive. Non-negative variable means it should be positive. You must try to put insert the greater value. Non-negative variable means it should be greater than or equal to 0, which you wanted to have.
Sir, will we have 3 variables here?
You do it. I am given that one. You please write it and you tell to me. Then I am going to be telling what is the answer for you. Okay. I had given the solution. You please try to solve now, because already we had solved 3 problems. If you're doing mistake, I am there. I'm going to be teaching. Take 2-3 minutes and solve it. I had given all the solutions now. How to write it, you must try to know. You must write whether it can be less than or equal to or greater than or equal to for this problem, and you must tell to me. And you must write the decision variables, how many variables are there, and what actually you must write a sentence. Then you must write the profit, okay, that is maximize Z, which you wanted to write. Next one is constraints, okay. All these 3 you put it in a proper way and tell to me what's the answer. Definitely I'm going to be showing. Learning is going to be happening, and this problem I have done it. Next problem you yourself solve it and show to me. Sorry. Finished? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Vinay? Yamgyo? Did you finished? Sureka?
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
Yes, sir.
Done, na? Very good. Yeah, please tell. I'm going to be showing the answer. You check whether it is right or wrong.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Right, sir.
Okay, then. So, this is the which you wanted to write. And please make a note of this. Identify the decision variable now. Once if you start to solve the problem in worksheet, then writing the answer is going to be very easy. And last problem, it is totally different one. I will going to be teaching how to solve that one. Okay. Another 2-3 problems after that, the last which I am going to be teaching, it is totally a different problem which you must understand that one and you must do it. Okay. Please copy this one. First, how to write the decision variables. Actually, what they have asked, see here, if you read the problem, you'll come to know how to write the decision variable like that. See here, it is assumed that the income obtained from one unit of type A, type B, type C they had given, okay? And they have asked you to formulate. and now type A is X1, type B is X2, type C is X3. So what we had written here is that how many units they are going to be means they are going to be producing. Okay, so why we must write let X1, X2, X3 be the quantity produced of cloth type A, B, C respectively, because we are not all knowing how many units they are going to be producing. Because of that, we are going to be putting X1, X2, X3. Okay, this is 2 per unit, it is 2 per unit, it is 3. If you are going to be giving the total value of the length, for example, if it is 5 units or 10 units, then you can easily identify what is the total this one, what is that earnings. So I am going to be teaching that in your graphical method today, so it will be easy for you. First you learn this. The second one is that define the objective function. As that given income, it is clearly stating that the objective function is maximizing the income. The objective function is maximizing the income. Now, what you wanted to do after writing this, you're having 3 variables, and first variable it is going to be telling 3 rupees profit, 5 rupees, third one is 4 rupees. Let us go with the constraints which you are having. As you are knowing, first one is 2 and 3, see here. Second one is B, 2x2, 5x3. B is having 2x2, 5x3, see here. But third one is having all these 3, 3, 2 and 4. 3x1 plus 2x2 plus 4x3. Okay. Then why you had taken less than? This is very important. And why you have taken this less than? See what they have told in this particular problem. The firm has a stock. It means that you are having so much of money inside your pocket. That's all. Firm has a stock means it is having 8 meters. That's all. You can use 8 meters or less than that. It is going to be telling you can use 8 meters or less than that. And here it is going to be telling you can use 10 meters or less than that. And here you can use 15 meters or less than that. Yeah, let us go for this. Finally, what we are having, maximize z is equal to 3x1 plus 5x2 plus 4x3, subjected to 3 constraints, that is 2x1 plus 3x2 less than or equal to 8, 2x1 plus 5x3 less than or equal to 10. And in your main exam, if you are writing this much, it's enough. There is no need to write all these stories. It is only to make you people to understand. I had written here, okay? If you are writing one line here, and in this side, if you are working on how to get this particular this one model, mathematical model, it's enough. Okay, the evaluator will come to know he has done some work before writing the mathematical model. Got it? Finished?
Yes, sir.
Shall we go for next one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. This is one of the tricky this one problem, and I will do this one graphical method also, same problem. Okay, please take down. Now take a photo of this. I will read. A retail person wants to invest up to an amount of 30,000 rupees. A retail person is having some amount. He wanted to invest some money in fixed income securities, 30,000 rupees. The broker is recommending 2 bonds, bond A and bond B. And bond A is yielding 7%, bond B is yielding 10%. How much money he is investing in this bond A and bond B, we are not all knowing. Let us try to find it out when we are solving by using graphical method. Okay. And after some consideration, he decides to invest or at most 12,000. Please underline this word. Invest at most. At most. Okay. Invest at most. What actually it means? At most means what? At most I can spend so much of money, not more than that. Is it not?
Equal.
Huh? Not less than or
Equal.
equal to, very good. Okay, 12,000. So why? Every word is very important one. And in bond B, at least means what? Not less than.
Not less.
Here, not more than and not less than. This is
More than.
greater than or equal to. Is it not? Yeah.
Yes.
Rupees 6,000 in bond A. He also wants the amount invested in bond A to be at least equal to the amount invested in bond B. The third condition is very important one. He also wants the amount invested in bond A to be equal to equal to the amount which is invested in bond B. It should be same like that. Okay. So why? Let us try to see that one. Now, what should the broker recommend if the investor wants to maximize? Please underline this word. Maximize means what? What is the objective function? Maximize means
Plus, sir.
Max said profit.
no. What is the objective function? Maximize means
Sir, addition.
it is profit. Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you must write profit. Maximize Z. That's all. Objective function is maximize. Second one you came to know. Okay. So let us try to solve this problem. Please solve. Then I will start to solve that particular problem. Then you will learn. Please solve the problem. Here also, as I told you, please underline this yielding also. Yield means what? It is giving profit. Okay. 7% means if you're converting that one percentage, you're going to be getting 0.07. Is it not? And here 0.10. Hello? Nidhi, you understood?
Yes, sir, I'm trying to solve.
Yeah. If you're having any doubt, please ask me. I'm going to be solving.
Okay, sir.
Shall I start to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now see what actually they had given. Let us try to see. Retail person wanted to invest up to an amount of 30,000 rupees. Okay, this is one constraint which is there, which you wanted to in income securities. This broker recommends investing in two bonds, which is going to be taking bond A and bond B. So why we are having two variables, that is X1 and X2, okay, which we are going to be writing as decision variable. And next, and after some consideration, he decides to invest at most 12,000 in bond B and at least 6,000 in bond A. And he also wants to invest bond A at least equal to bond B. Okay, three conditions are there. Let us try to start with first one. Objective function. Objective function is yielding is maximize. Maximize Z is equal to maximize Z is equal to what they have asked 0.7, 0.7, 0.07 and 0.10 bond A and bond B. Let us do it here. Here bond A. Bond A and bond B. Here it is 0.07 because you are converting percentage. That's what. What it now? 0.10. Now, let us go with the constraints. What are the constraints? Here, what he has told, he is ready to invest 30,000 in bond A and bond B. So, why? The first constraint is that, first constraint is X1 plus X2 is equal to 30,000. He has told X2 is bond B. He has not told how much money, but he is ready to invest 30,000. So let us write 30,000. The second constraint is that it is how much he is having here. He is having an amount of 30,000 means it should be whether it is less than or greater than.
Less than equal to.
Yeah, less than or equal to. You are right. Less than or equal to. Okay. Now let us go with the second constraint. The second constraint speaks here. See here, after some consideration, he decide to invest at most. Okay, at most means is going to be less than I told already. 12,000 in bond B. So why 12,000 in bond B? Let us try to put it here. 12,000. Bond B is 12,000. And sorry, bond B. So at most they have told. So why the symbol is less than or equal to. Less than or equal to. Understood? Clear? Is it clear? The next
Yes, sir.
constraint. Yeah, the next constraint, please read what actually they are given. At least means greater than or equal to 6,000 in bond A. They are given 6,000 in bond A. Okay. Now 6,000 in bond A. X1. At least means it is greater than or equal to. So why? Let us put greater than or equal to. Greater than or equal to. Understood? Now the third is very tricky one where you can do wrong things. He is telling the bond, yeah, how much money you are going to be investing, it should be at least see greater than. You must keep it in your mind greater than. Okay, it should be okay, and it should be equal to at least equal to bond B. It means that if I'm going to be working out here, I'll try to work out here and I'll show it. X1 should be equal to X2. Is it not? Its condition X1 should be equal to X2. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
So should it not be then x1 should be greater than equal to x2? I mean, they don't
Yeah,
directly.
I'm going to be telling at least that telling. Okay, I'll come to that point. X1 is equal to X2. The value which you're going to be investing in X1 should be equal to X2. Is it not?
Yes,
Yes or
sir.
no? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now let us try to put this X1, X2 to left hand side. Okay, shift this X2 to left hand side. What is going to be happening from right hand side to left hand side? What is happening? The plus X2 will become minus X2. Is it not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
from the right hand side to left hand side, we are shifting. So why? This will become minus x2. Minus x2 is not x1 minus x2 is 0. But what is the condition? At least it should be, condition should be not is equal to. We must try to go with this condition only, because as we are having, at least we are going to be telling x1 minus x2 should be equal to 0. Okay, or it can be more than what it understood. Is
Yes,
it
sir.
clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes.
So when you are having this type of conditions, you must be very careful. And because simply they won't give you 10 marks question, because if you are knowing the concepts, easily you can get it within a minute. Got it? The fourth one. The last one is last. What is the last one? Fourth one. What do you want to find out?
Max.
Non-negative constraints, is it not? X1 comma X2. You must write this one first, okay? If not, your whole problem is wrong. X1 comma X2 is greater than or equal to 0. You must tell that the variables which are taken is non-negative. Non-negative, okay? Understood? What
Yes.
is now? Now here, let us try to put X1 plus X2. Now your problem is fully solved. You must write here x1 and x2 is, that is decision variable first one. Yeah, decision variables. Got it now?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Sureka, Nidhi,
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir. We got it.
yeah, and Namdu. You understood? Bisal, are you in class?
Yes,
You understood? Bisal? Okay, shall we go for next one then? Please copy this. We can go for next problem. This is how we are going to be solving. Then after one problem, the last problem is a very tricky problem, and I'm going to be teaching you two types of problem. You can get it in only this one. What is that? Formulation things. One is this one. Easily they had given your objective function. The second one is you must find out the objective function. Whether it is profit or loss, you must try to find it out, and you must get the values for objective function. So let us solve that one. Last problem I'm going to be doing. Finished? Shall I go for next slide?
Yes, sir.
can go to the next slide, sir.
Shall we go for next slide?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then. This is the last one. Finished?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let us go for next one. This is the last one in this time, and another one, the seventh problem I'm going to be teaching. But it is a little bit easy way. I'm going to be making it a little bit easy. Please take down this particular problem. Take a photo of this. We are having 2 pages. No, another one problem is there. 6, 7 problem. Totally 8 problems are there. Please solve this problem. You're taken a photo, no?
Yes.
Please read the problem. Anyone? Please read it.
First
Hello.
lists 10, 12, and 12 units chemicals of A, B, and C respectively for his garden.
Okay.
A liquid product contains 5, 2, and 1 units of A, B, and C respectively per jar.
Okay.
A dry product contains 1, 2, and 4 units of A, B, and C per carton.
Yeah.
If the liquid product sells for rupees 3 per jar and the dry product sells for rupees 2 per carton,
Mhm.
how many of each should be purchased in order to minimize the cost and meet the
Yeah.
requirements?
Yeah. When you wanted to solve this one, the top heading, what you are going to be writing?
A, B, C, sir. Chemical.
ABC. Please read the problem. Where you are doing wrong, you will identify it. When you wanted to write, hello, one tip
Yes.
I'm going to be telling to you. Okay. When you wanted to write the heading of to solve the problem, please, if you are confused, please go to the objective function. In objective function, what they are given here? The liquid product
Liquid
sells for
product and dry product. Okay.
3 dry. So
Yeah.
what is the heading which you should have?
Liquid product. Jar.
Yes, got
Carton.
it. No, where
Yes.
you are doing wrong. Huh? Got it. No. So
Yes.
why it will be easy. You write liquid and dry product and solve it. Please tell to me. Then I'm going to be solving within 2 minutes. Shall I start to do?
Yes, sir.
First one heading is liquid product. Next one is dry product. Dry. And to produce liquid product, what else is required? Please read the problem. For liquid product, 5 to 1 units of ABC you require. Okay. So why? What are the constraints which you are having? One is A, second one is A, second one is B, and next one is C. So liquid product requires how much? ABC. ABC is 5
5 to 1.
and 1. So let us go with 5, 2, and 1. Here it is 5 and 2 and 1. Now dry product, how much it requires?
1 to 4.
1 to 4. 1, 2, and 4. Whether they are given cost or profit here?
Yes, sir. For liquid, 3 rupees, and for dry product, 2 rupees.
2 rupees. Okay. Selling price 3 rupees and this one is 2 rupees. Yes. P and T. Yeah. What is the availability which they are given here for liquid and dry products? See, a person requires hello 10, 12, and 12 units of chemical. 10, 12, and 12 units of chemical. Here 10, 12, and 12 units. Yeah. Now you tell what is the symbol which you are going to be getting in mid of this?
More than or equal to.
Yes, because here in this particular problem itself, yes, E requires means minimum E requires 10, 12, and 12. Understood? Got it? So why? It should be greater than or equal to. It should be greater than or equal to, which we are going to be getting greater than or equal to. Now you write the problem now. Write x1 and other things. Okay. Hello. Finished, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, what is the first one? Decision variable. X1 and X2 are two things which is liquid and dry product. Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Liquid and dry product. The second one is that objective function. What is that? An objective function? Here they are not all given profit. They are given selling price.
Minimizing the cost.
Minimize, very good. Minimize. Okay, cost. They're not given profit, so why? It's cost. So let us. You understood all the these problems. Please take down the problem now. Copy this.
Yeah, done, sir.
Finished? Copy this now. Copied?
Done, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Done, sir.
Finished? Okay then. Let us go for next problem. Shall we take some break and come back? Hello?
Yeah, sure, sir.
Okay,
Yeah.
sir.
5 minutes would be great.
5 minutes break I'm going to be taking, okay? And we come.
Okay.
Sir, I will take 5 minutes break. Dendrapa sir. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Had you copied this one? Take a photo of this.
Okay, sir.
Both the problems. Sorry, same problem. Two slides are there. Finished?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's start to solve the problem. Sorry. Nidhi, can you read this problem? I'll try to solve this one.
Yeah. A scrap metal dealer has received a bulk order from a customer for a supply of at least 2000 kg
Yeah,
of
please,
scrap
please
metal.
underline that one. Please underline that. Supply at least 2000 kgs of scrap metal. Okay, this should be comment right hand side, RHS. Okay, you are knowing now.
Yes.
Is it not?
Yes,
Huh?
sir.
Yeah. Next one.
The consumer has specified that at least 1000 kgs
Yeah,
of the
underline
order.
that at least also. Again, underline that at least, and it's also coming at right hand side. And it's clear that two constraints, right hand side values are given here. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now yeah, it's very clear for you. There will be two, this one, what is that, constraints like that. Okay, now let us
Yes.
go for next one.
Yeah, at least 1000 kgs of the order must be high quality copper that can be melted easily and can be used to produce tubes.
Okay,
Further, the customer has specified that the order should not contain more than 200 kgs of scrap. So
yeah,
this should
now
also,
another one, more than 200 kgs of, underline this one. Okay,
more than 200 kgs of scrap which are unfit
okay,
for commercial purposes.
okay.
The scrap metal dealer purchases the scrap from two different sources in an
Mm-hmm.
unlimited quantity with the
Mm-hmm.
following percentages of high quality of copper and unfit scrap.
Okay, next.
Yeah, we have source A and source B,
Yeah,
copper 40%,
okay,
75%, and unfit scrap 7.5% and 10%.
okay.
The cost of metal purchased from source A and source B are 12.5
Yeah.
and 14.5 rupees.
Now underline this cost of metal. Cost is given. Your objective function is finished, no?
Yes, sir.
Is not. Okay. So when you are reading the problem, you must try to make note of that. Understood? Okay. Now
Yes, sir.
determine the optimum quantities of metal to be purchased. Okay. See these words you can use it for your this one decision variable. Let x1 and x2 be the variables for this one. What is that? Metal source metal A and B for optimum quantity purchases of source metal A and source metal B. You can add it. That's all. The decision variable is finished. Next, objective function. You can write minimize z is equal to 12.50x1, 14.50x2. Is it not? Subjected to
Yes.
constraints. What are the constraints which they are given?
Uh, the total supply of at least 2000 kgs
Yes.
and at least 1000 kgs of high
This
quality
is
copper.
scrap metal and this is high quality copper. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Here scrap metal and high quality copper, and here copper is there and unfit scrap is there. Okay, which one unfit scrap? How much you are going to be taking here? Hello,
Yeah,
this
it
one.
should not be more than 200 kgs.
Yes, it's not be more than 200 kgs. Now
The limit
three
is.
are there now. Okay,
Hmm.
let us try to take these particular things. First here you are seeing copper, and here also you are seeing copper. Is it not? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now, second, please see here, you are seeing unfit scrap, is it not?
Yes, sir.
And here also you are seeing unfit scrap.
Hmm.
Okay, one 1000 and another one is 200. You got it. Then at least the customer will get a bulk order for supply of at least 200 kgs of scrap metal. Okay, that is greater than or equal to 2000. What you wanted to write? X1 and
Plus X2.
X2. Okay, please do it. Please do it. Finished? Sureka,
Yes, sir.
finished?
Almost, sir.
Almost. Everyone, whether you had your breakfast or not.
Yes, sir, I did. Thank you. So today we'll do statistical again.
Yes, yes, yes. Afternoon
Okay.
again, I'm going to be doing some. This one, what is that? After
STL.
this graphical method, I'm going to do, and I will
Okay.
start statistics.
Okay, sir.
I'm going to be doing statistics, and let us finish that one also. Yeah, I'll give the answers for you. It's very easy. See here. Decision variables, as you are knowing, x1 and x2 to be purchased. As I told you, the last sentence which is given in the problem, you can put it in mid of that x1 and x2, and you can write the decision variable. Okay, next one, the objective function. Objective function, they are given the cost, and it's very clear that it is minimization case.
Yes, sir.
So you have finished this one. Shall I
Yes,
go
sir.
for next slide?
Yeah.
Yeah. As I told you, as you had seen in the problem itself, three values, right hand side, it means that three constraints you are going to get. That's all. Understood? Okay? It is
Yeah.
very clear for you, and don't try to be confused with this one. And you can write it. And as that given in the table itself, there is no need to find out what is x1, x2 like that. In the table itself, they are given it.
Yes, sir.
Finished?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is the last one. Let us go for the last problem. Take a photo of this. Let us go for last problem. Little less, then I'll go for next slide. Finish?
Yes.
Yeah. Please take a photo of this problem and let us try to read this one. Any one of you can read it, and I'll going to be trying to solve this one, and we can try to analyze the problem first.
You want me to read, sir?
Yeah.
A farmer has a 100-acre farm. He can
Mhm.
sell all tomatoes, lettuce, or radish
Yeah.
and can raise the price to obtain rupee 1 per kg for tomatoes, 75 paise a head for lettuce, and rupees 2 per kg for radishes.
Okay.
The average yield per acre is 2000 kg of tomatoes, 3000 heads of lettuce, and 1000 kgs of radishes. Fertilizers are available at rupees 50 paise per kg, and the amount required per acre is 100 kgs for each tomatoes and lettuce and 50 kgs for radishes.
Okay.
Labor required for sowing, cultivating, and harvesting per acre is 5 man days for tomatoes and radishes and 6 man days for lettuce. A total of 400 man days of labor are available at rupees 20 per man day. Formulate this problem as LP model for maximize the farmer's profit, to maximize the
Okay.
farmer's profit.
Actually, the LPP problems are going to be used like this. A very important one. A lot of, I think, complex things are going to be solved very easily by bringing that one into mathematical model. Okay, it is a vague thing which you are going to be writing now, and we are going to be converting that one into mathematical model. Now, let us try to take two things which is there. Here in this problem, a total of 400 man days is there, no? Hello?
Yes, sir.
And then it is one constraint, labor.
Yes, sir.
And another one is total 100 acres is there, no?
Yes, sir.
That is also one constraint.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
less than or equal to 100 acres. Okay, now they are not all given the objective function. Is it not? So
Yes.
what they have told we are going to be growing all these three vegetables and we are going to be getting price of so much per kg and what is the yield per kg, everything they are given per kg, that's all. Okay. So we can try to find out per acre what is the total tomatoes means, which is giving more profitability. So why we can decide how many acres of land should be cultivated for tomato, radish, and this one lettuce.
Lettuce.
When you are going to be doing in simplex method, okay, it is three constraints. Sorry, three variables. We cannot use three variables in your graphical method. Graphical method is having only x1 and x2 axis. So why three variables cannot be used? In simplex method, we can get what is the total amount of land can be used for your tomato, radish, and potato. But to do that one, we must try to have one mathematical model. Understood? So let us start to do this particular problem. Okay, and read another one time. Everyone, please read it, and let us start to solve this particular problem. Yeah, farmer is having 100 acres of farm. He can sell tomatoes, lettuce, and radish, and can raise price to obtain 1 per kg for tomato, 75 paisa for lettuce, and your radish is 2 rupees. Okay, lettuce is which you are going to be seeing in MACD and other things. Lettuce leaves are going to be used. Okay, hello. Everyone knows about it, no? Lettuce leaves, which is used in MACD for your veg burger. They are going to be giving lettuce leaves, which is going to be put in mid of your
Yes, sir.
burgers. Okay, and we are. We in India we never use more that one we are having other veggies which same family which you are going to be using. Let us try to take this particular thing. The average yield per acre of land is 200 kgs, 2000 kgs tomato, 3000 heads lettuce, and 1000 kgs of radish. Okay, average yield. So why let us try to take this particular thing. Sorry. 2000 kgs. Let x1 and x2, x3 be x1, comma x2, comma x3 will be your variables of tomato, radish, and tomato, lettuce, and radish. Okay, tomato, lettuce, and radish. X1 is equal to tomato, x2 is equal to lettuce, and last one is radish. Now, so let us start with this. Now, 2000 kgs, no? Tomato, 2000 x1, 2000 x1, multiplied with what? What is the rate per kg of tomato?
1.
1 rupee. Okay, 1 rupee. So, 1 rupee plus 3000 heads of lettuce multiplied with how many paisa?
Point,
0.75.
75 paisa, point 75.
0.75 paisa. That is this also x2 plus how many kgs of radish? 2000 kgs, huh? How much? radish?
1000 kgs.
1000 kgs. 1000 kgs of radish. 100 x3 multiplied with, what is the rate for radish? 2 rupees, huh?
2
rupees.
rupees.
Okay, now please write here 2000 x1 plus 3 into 2 means, no, 3000 into 0.75 means 75, 75, 75, 2250. Is it not? 2250 x2
Yes,
plus,
sir.
2250.
yes, plus 3000 x3. But it, no, this is finished. Now, this is the selling price which you are going to be getting. SP, is
The,
it not? Is it not? You are
the last
growing
one
the
should be
series.
Yeah.
2000 rupees, sir.
Last
Hello?
one is 2000. Sir.
Pardon me?
For radishes, it should be 2000 extra.
2000,
Yeah.
sorry, 2000. Okay. Now this is SP, is it not? Selling price.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, what is the cost which is incurred? Let us try to find it out. As in the problem they had given, these two things is going to be getting selling price. And here you please read this one. Here, fertilizers required is 50 paisa. This is cost. Labor required is cost. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So why? Let us try to find out. Selling price minus cost is what? Selling price minus cost is what?
Profit.
Yes, you are right. So our main aim is that in this one, let us try to write it in bracket. Profit is equal to P is equal to sell. Sorry, P is equal to SP minus C. Got it? You must write it at the starting of your problem. It will be easy for you. Now let us try to find out cost. Now cost is equal to, first one is fertilizer plus labor,
Labor.
is it not?
Labor.
Labor. Now let us calculate fertilizer first. What is the fertilizer cost? Fertilizer. How much fertilizer is required for tomato? How much fertilizer is required for lettuce? How much fertilizer is required for your radish? See here,
100
fertilizers are
kgs.
available at 50 paisa per kg. For tomato 100 kgs, for lettuce and radishes 50 kgs. It's not. So let us try to put it like this.
Sir, tomato and lettuce 100 kgs.
Tomato and lettuce 100 kgs. Okay.
Yes, sir.
100 kg, 100 into x1 multiplied with 0.5. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
0.5 plus lettuce is also 100 kgs. Okay. 100 kgs for tomato and lettuce. Yes, right. Sorry. Again, 100 into x2 multiplied with 0.5. Last one is 50, you know. How many kgs is required? Here, 50
50
kgs of
kgs.
radish. So why 50 into 0.5? 50 x3 into 0.5. Now calculate this one. 100 into 0.5 means 50 x1,
50 x2.
50 x1 and plus
25 x3.
50 x2 plus 25 x3. One value we got it. Now let us go with the second one, labor. Please read the second next sentence. Labor required for sowing, cultivating, and harvesting per acre is 5 man days for tomato, 6 man days for lettuce, and tomato and radish is 5 man days, 6 man days only for lettuce. And what is the cost per man day? What is the
20,
cost?
sir.
20. So why? We can calculate labor also here. Labor is equal to 5x1 multiplied with 20 plus 6x1. Is it not? Is it 6?
6 for lettuce, sir.
Yes, lettuce. 6x2 multiplied with 20 plus 5x3 multiplied with 20. Now, what is the answer? Let us try to find it out here. 5, 2 5s are 10, 100. 100x1, is it right? Plus here 6x2 means 120x2 plus how much? 5x3 means 100x3. Is it not?
Yes.
100x3. Now we got these two values. Okay. Now add this one, cost is equal to, we are having fertilizer plus labor, is it not?
Yeah.
So let us add here fertilizer, is it not?
Yes,
Hello?
sir.
Fertilizer is 50 and plus labor is equal to this much. This much. Now get the answer for this. 50x1 plus 100x1, how much it is? 150
150x1.
x1, is it not? 150x1 plus 50x2 plus 120x2,
170x2.
170 x.
170, 170x2. Last one is 25x3 plus 100x3,
125.
125x3. Got it. Now this is your cost. This is your cost and this is your selling price.
Okay.
Okay. Now what is the formula for our this one solution? Objective function. Profit is equal to
Selling price minus cost.
selling price minus cost. Okay. Let us go with that one. Shall we do it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now selling price I will cut and paste here. Selling price I will cut and paste here. And you must be careful, sorry. When you are doing this, please put the bracket. Please put the bracket and do it. Otherwise, you can get answers wrong. So the next one you put it in the bracket. Then you can open the bracket. What is the cost here? Cost is this much. Now, is it right now? Hello.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Now let us try to open this particular bracket. And what is the value? We can find it out. I will copy and I will paste and I will open the bracket. Now, this is plus 150x1. What is going to be happening? Plus is going to be becoming minus
Minus.
150x1. Here plus is becoming minus. Is it not? And
Yes,
here again plus is becoming
minus.
minus and remove this bracket. Now 2000x1 minus 150 means what is the value which you are going to be getting? Please tell.
1850 x1.
1850x1. Is it right? Now next one. Next one is 2250x2 minus 170. 250, 170 means 80. 2080. Is it right?
80.
2080x2. Okay. The next one is plus 2000 x3 minus 125. 100 means 1900, 1875. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
1875 x3. So y profit is equal to this much. It means that you got your objective function.
Yes, max Z.
Not. You got your objective function. This is your objective function. Part 2, easily you got it. First one you are knowing. What are all the variables? So second point you got it. What is the third point now? Let us read this one. Actually, the farmer is having 100 acres means he is going to be growing three things: tomato, lettuce, and radish. So what is the first thing? Because already you are having right hand side. Right hand side is how much? 100 acres, is it not?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes,
100
sir.
acres. 100 acres means it should be less than or equal to?
Less than equal to.
Less than or equal to, which we are going to be putting here. Less than or equal to. So what else you are going to be writing here? Here, let us copy this and remove that values. X1 plus X2 plus X3 is equal to less than or equal to
100.
100. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
What is the next constant which you are having right hand side? After 100, I told at the starting of this problem. Last sentence you read it. A total of
400 man days.
Labor.
400 man days. So why you write that one at right side first? Then you think about what are all the things which they are given. Okay. Here 400 man days. It means that let us try to take this, copy it. Make it 400. How much X1 which you are having? Labor, how much you require? What's the labor required for X1? Hello.
1 second.
5.
5, no? For lettuce? 6.
6.
For tomato again 5.
5.
Is it? So 5x1, 6x2, and 5x1. Is it right? Huh?
Yes.
Yes.
Now you copy same thing and write this is the third constraint which is finished. Fourth one is non-negative constraint. X1 comma x2 comma x3 is what you want to write? Greater than or equal to?
0.
Yeah. Greater than or equal to 0. Fourth one finished. Third one is also finished. Okay. Understood now? When the problems are given like this, please search for whether they are given profit or cost. Then you try to do permutation combination and find out the selling price minus cost is equal to profit. Understood now?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Is it easy now?
Yes,
Is
sir.
it easy? Huh?
Yes, sir.
We have simplified it, and I think I have done it in. I think you can. It is. I made it very simple for you to understand this particular problem. Please copy the problem. Finished?
Yes, sir.
Copied?
Yes, sir.
Others? Shall I go for next slide?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we can move forward, sir.
Shall we go for next one?
Yes, sir.
Finally, we got this one. Finished?
Yes, sir.
Then let us go for our graphical method. Do you have graphs with you? Hello?
No, I don't.
Okay. Very,
Okay.
1 minute. I will upload another one.
Sure, sir.
Yeah. Make a note. Graphical method. Graphical method you had written.
Yes.
Shall we start?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. Solve the given problem by using solve the given LPP problem. LP problem by using graphical method. By using graphical method. Okay, take down this problem. Don't write raw material and labor like this. Please take down only this much. You remove this raw material and labor. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Finished. Okay, let us start with this problem. This is which we done till now. The problem which you see, which you are seeing is we formulated that problem with the theory which we got it. Now we are trying to get the values for x and y, x1 and x2. If we are getting what is the value of x1 and x2, then we can easily tell that how much acres of land x1 should be used, how much acres of land x2 should be used, like that. Okay. For example, this now we have done x1, x2, x3, tomato, lettuce, and your this one radish. So we wanted to find out what is the value of x1 and what is the value of x2 by using graphical method. So this in this problem to solve the problem by using graphical method, in graph we are having only two axes. You can find it out. This is x1 axis, and this is x2 axis. Understood? Hello.
Yes.
This
Yes,
is
sir.
x1 axis and this is x2 axis. The challenge for us is that the given problem should be converted into 2 points, where one point should drop on x1 and another one point should drop on x2. And if we are joining that 2 points, then we are going to be getting that equation. Understood?
Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
We wanted to identify the points in x1 axis and x2 axis and draw a line which is representing that particular equation. Understood? Hello? So our first aim is that how to get the values for x1 and x2. So let us try to take the given problem is having less than or equal to or greater than n. Don't worry about it. Take that problem, because in maximization cases we must try to less. We are going to be getting only less than or equal to. In minimization case, we are going to be getting greater than or equal to. And that is one condition, because we wanted to minimize as we are having more things. We wanted to maximize as we are having less things. I am going to be telling you after this problem. Let us try to take the first equation. 2x1 plus 3x2 is equal to, make a note, first one, step number 1, equate the given equation. Step number 1, equate the given equation. Equate the given equation. Yeah, equation number 1, you write it here. Equation number 1. Equation number 1, 2x1 plus 3x2 is equal to 60. Is it not? Hello?
Yes, sir.
When you are equating, 2x1 plus 3x2 will become less than I is going to be becoming e is equal to. Is it not? Is
Yes,
equal
sir.
to 60. Understood? Now,
Yes.
we wanted to find out x1 value and x2 value. So what we are going to be doing, by assuming let x1 be, let x1 is equal to, let x1 is equal to 0. Let x1 is equal to 0. Put x1 is equal to 0 here, 2 into 0. What is going to be happening? 2 into 0 here. 2 into 0 is equal to 0 plus 3x1. Is it 3x2? Is it not? Is it not? Hello?
Yes, sir.
3x2 is equal to 60. Now 2 into 0 is 0. Now 3x2 is equal to 60. Therefore, x2 is equal to 60 divided by 3. How much you got? 20, is it not? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now put it here. When x1 is equal to 0, x2 is how much? When x1 is equal to 0, x2 is how much? 20. Is it not? Now let us take the another value. Let x2 is equal to 0. Let us equate this particular equation by taking x2 value is equal to 0. Let us try to find out x1 value. Is it not? Now, if x2 is equal to 0, put 3x2 is equal to 0. 3 into 0. Now 2x1 is equal to 60. Now 2x1 is equal to 60. x1 is equal to 60. X1 is equal to 60 divided by 2. Therefore, x1 is equal to 30. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now, write that one in the box like this. 30 and 0.
Okay.
Understood?
Yeah.
Is it clear for you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Shall you do it for second equation?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, do it. After doing this one, let us stop and take a break. Shall we continue after 10 minutes or after half an hour?
Whatever, sir. Comfort me.
No, from again 11:30 we are having class. No.
Okay.
Shall we start after 10 minutes or shall we start after half an hour?
10 minutes, sir. We'll start.
Is it okay for everyone?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's okay, sir.
Sir,
That's
sir,
okay.
just one confusion regarding that second formula 4x plus 3x. Is it 60 or
Which one?
96?
4x1 plus 3x2 is equal to 96. Yeah, yeah. When x1 is equal to 0, how much? 4 into 0 will become 0,
0.
is it not?
Okay.
Then 3x2 is equal to 96. Therefore, x2 is equal to 96 divided by 3.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 3s are
But
3 2s are 32. You got
but
it,
sir,
no?
but
Huh?
in the if you see in the labor, this is 60. You have mentioned upper side.
So when x1 is equal to 0, x2 is
No,
equal
no,
to
no.
32 is there, no?
I'm reading third line from top, fourth line, sir. X.
Fourth one here. This
No,
one.
no. In problem, sir, problem. If you see 4x plus 3x2, yes, is less than equal to 60 is there.
Yeah. You make it 96.
Okay.
I typed it wrong. Sorry. Thank you. Is it clear now? When x1 is equal to 0, x2 is 32? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes,
This
sir.
will become 0. So why? x2 is equal to 96 divided by 3 means 32. If x2 is equal to 0, this will become 0. x1 is equal to 96 divided by 4. 4 2s are 8. 1 is a reminder. 16 means 4 4s are 24. Is it not? So why 0, 32 and 24 and 0? Please take a break for 10 minutes and come back. Let us do this one. Let us finish it within 1 o'clock and we can take break till 2. Huh?
Okay, sir.
Is it okay? Huh?
Okay, sir.
Okay. And whether I take off of this second session for OR and off for statistics, according to your wish, I'm going to be doing
Sir, we'll do the statistics, sir.
statistics. Okay. This one I'm going to be doing for another 2 3 problems and I'll stop. Shall you do statistics?
Okay, sir.
Okay then. Is it okay for everyone? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay
that's
then.
okay, sir.